A deep squat is not just a static position, and it's not just about getting up and down off the ground either. You should be able to move freely in any direction from a deep squat. And if you're trying to use that squat position to unlock your hips and stretch out some things in your body, you're gonna wanna be moving around in that position, introducing different shifting directions like sideways shifting, hinging forward, rotating in your deep squat position, and that's going to target different things in your hips, in your thighs, and all around your core that you're not getting from just plopping down and struggling through a deep squat. Also, if you're having a hard time holding a deep squat for a minute or two, moving around in the squat is a lot more interesting. It gives little parts a little bit of a chance to rest as you're moving and engaging other parts. And you can do this with a pillow behind your knees and with your heels elevated if you need a little bit of support. Let's get started with what's most simple, forward reaching. What we're going to do is reach forward with the arms. So you might want to shift your weight a little bit to the balls of your feet, but make sure you're keeping your heels on the ground. You can reach with both arms, or you can reach with one arm at a time. And if you want to reach further than that, then you're going to have to start engaging more of a hip hinge. What that means is that your hips are going to elevate a little bit. They're going to come away from the ground, and your chest is going to come down. So if you're reaching as far as you can, you might almost go so that your spine is parallel to the ground. Even reaching with one arm, it's going to be the same thing. And it's going to introduce a gentle rotation into that movement as well if you're just reaching with one arm. The best thing to do when you're doing reaching exercises is imagine you're actually reaching for something. So maybe there's a pail of water that I want to drag towards myself, but it's just a bit too far to reach. Or maybe I'm reaching for a cup with this hand and I'm trying to just inch it towards myself. Having that visual makes your brain feel like you actually have a purpose in doing this movement. It's not just an arbitrary exercise. Next, we're going to play with lateral flexion. So lateral flexion means you're going to be reaching out to the side. So first, just reaching with your arm to the side. For a lot of people, this is going to be tough. So bringing a pillow under your heels will help a lot if you feel like you're falling back, so that you don't have to brace yourself so much. If we want to reach a little bit further, we're going to be leaning to the side. I'm shifting my weight away from the trailing leg and towards the leg that I'm reaching towards. So I'm reaching with that arm and my hips are just gently moving towards that supporting foot. If you need, you can reach the other arm in front, or you can use both arms to reach. Then again, reaching with both arms in this situation, it becomes a little bit of a rotation along with that lateral shift. Next, we'll play with rotation. Rotation is basically about reaching backwards. And when you're reaching backwards in this exercise, it's going to be a lot easier if you have your heels elevated. So I'll insist, even if you're able to do this comfortably, get a little something under your heels so that your heels are a little bit elevated, your spine can be a little bit more upright, and you're not excessively rounding your lower back. So reaching around with the arm. And to reach as far as I can, I need to turn my spine, rotate my hips. As I rotate my hips, my weight's gonna go to that side. And I'm trying to reach as far back behind as I can, turning my head, looking with my eyes, making sure every part of my body is involved in that turn. And then finally, we have reaching up. So again, from this squat position, it's another one that's going to be really helpful with something under your heels, because reaching up, you have to keep your spine pretty upright, and you might feel like you're going to fall back or have to lean forward too much if you're doing it with your feet flat on the ground. like if my feet are flat on the ground, I can't really reach up as high. I can't really keep my back as straight, but I don't want to be up on my heels in a deep knee bend because that's a different position. I still want to have weight on my heels even if they're elevated. Then I can have my weight back on my heels, my spine can be upright, I can be reaching up like I'm trying to grab something off of the ceiling. And again, this is one you can do one arm at a time, reaching up with just one arm, like you're gonna unscrew a light bulb. Then we're having a little bit of a rotation along with the movement. Okay, finally we'll have a little bit of a challenge here. So this is a tricky movement. It involves coming down to the side into a side bend sit position, like this, and then popping back up into a squat. But first, we're gonna do it with a little hand support. So only do this if you're really comfortable with your deep squat position. You're gonna put your hands on the ground, lean back onto your hands, bring your legs up slowly, come back to your deep squat. Again, bringing the arms back down behind you, bringing the legs back down, coming back up, walking the hands forward into that deep squat. You can try this without your hands, which is a little more challenging, but only do this if you don't have any issues in your knees and hips. The idea here is you're using a body weight transfer, you're swinging your body, your arms might get involved as well. But that's creating that moment of weightlessness where you can move your body into position. But again, this is optional. It's a bit of a challenge. You can do this with your hands posted, even a little bit further back, and really walk your hands forward into the squat. Walk your hands back, get down into that position. And if you're doing these kind of movements, they're gonna help a lot with unlocking your hips, giving you more access to the deep squat and allowing your hips to actually be in the position that they need to be in without your lower back trying to round and compensate. So even after doing a few of those reaching and shifting exercises, you probably feel like just plopping down in your deep squat feels a bit more accessible. So if you practice these movements regularly, or if you find that one of those patterns or directions of reaching is particularly difficult for you, you might want to focus on that a little bit. Make sure that you're using bolsters liberally. Everything except for that last challenge that we did can be done with pillow behind the knee and a pillow under the heels. So take it home, have fun with it.